Hi, hi Madals, hi people, hi new people, hi whoever you are. It is 8 minutes past 7 in the morning, the 15th of May 2025, Thursday? Yes, Thursday. I feel sick. I've only just convinced myself that I need to get up because I have a maths exam today. Sorry for like sneezing. Oh, my nose. Yeah, I feel sick. I know I'm just... Ah, my eye. Anyways. I feel sick, but hopefully I'll feel better in a bit. I need to go make a cup of tea. And get ready, because I have an exam today. I feel really sick, not gonna lie, so I hope I feel less sick. Oh, my eyes, fuck. They hurt so bad. Allergies. Anyways, I hope I feel less sick before my exam. Anyways. I'm probably just getting morning nausea, so it's fine. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea so I can cool down while I'm getting ready. I should eat something, but I feel so sick. I'm gonna hold off on that a sec. Yeah. I'm just gonna make a cup of tea and get ready. So, wish me luck. See you guys in a bit. By the way, I have to leave my house by 8 o'clock, so I need to stop dawdling. I just accidentally took 2 lots of my vitamins because I was so tired I had a memory glitch, but it's fine because it's just vitamins, but I was like, god damn it! The gummies I only took 1 of, but the tablets I had a memory glitch and ended up taking 2. Anyways, I gotta go downstairs and make a cup of tea before I run out of time. My head has like this pressure in it. It's gonna be a rough morning, guys. Hello, I'm back for my exam. Some of it was easy, some of it was hard. 11:59 in the morning. Yeah, I did have another layer on, but it's absolutely boiling, so screw that. But it was this yellow with black sleeves. Yes. I did my shopping, so I want to show you. Also, I bought this Milka raspberry cream chocolate and it had syrup in it, which is very interesting. Finished writing my sister's birthday card last night, all that's sorted. I just need to now sort out the stuff I just bought. I bought myself a notes refill pad thing because I've been writing a lot, and what I've been doing recently for my book is like physically writing it down and then typing it up, and it's been really helping me. So I got one of these. I haven't finished writing the book I'm writing in, but it's like a for when that happens kind of thing. I've got one ready. I'm absolutely boiling, but this is what the pad looks like. I tried to buy a pen for myself, and oh my god, there was gel pens, there was metallic pens, there was blue, red, all these type of pens, felt tips, crayons, the colouring pencils, not a normal black pen in sight. And then there was these like, there was black pens, but they were like, what are they, where they're like, they're not biro, they're the other ones that I don't like. They're always so scratchy to write with. So that was annoying. Anyways, I bought this pink cup and this cup with purple flowers because basically 2 people I know are having baby girls and they're having babies soon, basically, this year. So I got them some gifts. So, one for mother number 1, mother number 2. Yes. I thought they looked cute. Because everyone remembers the baby stuff, right? But nobody remembers the mum. So, I got the mums a little cup. And then I got them also a box of milk tray chocolates. Because again, everybody remembers the baby, but guess what? Nobody ever remembers the mum. So, yeah. And I remember when my best friend had her baby, actually, her baby boy, like 3 years ago. I also got her gifts for her as well as the baby. Because again, everyone remembers the baby and nobody remembers the mum. So, that's the gifts I got for the mums. Anyways, well, you can see my bedding in the shop. Still see it. Bit close, but oh well. Next I got... Basically, I was going to get a pink teddy bear, but I thought the purple ones looked cuter, so I got them some purple teddy bears called Mio for the baby. Purple little teddy bears. I love these little teddy bears. I always get them as gifts for people. For like my brother's birthdays, I got them a yellow version of this, and I swear I bought a blue teddy bear for my friend's son. I think I did that. I have a memory of doing that. And years ago for Valentine's Day, I bought my ex-girlfriend a pink teddy bear in the same brand. I like buying people these teddy bears apparently. Anyways, they're very cute, so I got them 2 purple teddy bears, 1 for each daughter. Next, hold on. Next, I got clothes. So, right, let me find the thing that was the same and then I'll show the different things. So, I got them these 2 pink vests, like long sleeve vests. They look really cute and they're really soft. And then I also want to note that the sleeve has a little duck on it. So I thought that was adorable. It's very soft. It's 0 to 3 months. I just thought it was a very cute thing for the baby girls to wear. So these I got the exact same thing. So yeah. And then I picked up 2 different options. I was umming and ahhing about who should get what, basically, because I was going to try and get the same thing, but they only had 1 of these in the 0 to 3, and I was like, great, of course. So, you got Minnie Mouse, and hold on, let me show you the pattern on the back. Cute. Right, so 2 different sets, Minnie Mouse, and then I bought the Little Mermaid, which is probably my favourite, to be honest. Look at it, so cute, and then the pattern on the back, so cute. So, yes, that's the set of baby clothes I got. I think they're both adorable, not gonna lie. They're both really, really cute designs. But I think the Little Mermaid is my favourite. So, yeah, that is my haul. I believe that's all I bought. Let me double check. Yes. That's all I bought. So, yeah. Oh, and I bought the cards yesterday for them, so I'll show you real quick what I did. I think I showed you in the last video actually what I got, but baby girl, Winnie the Pooh, and Bambi. So yeah, I'm all ready to put it together in a bag for them and write the cards out, and then yeah. Okay, I thought I had gift bags, but I don't, so I'm putting it in a shopping bag momentarily until I can buy some gift bags for them. I wanted to get some breakfast while I was out, but by the time I was finished shopping, the Mackey's breakfast was over. So, oh well, but it's fine. Haven't had breakfast yet. I've had a bit of that chocolate bar, but that's it. This one, the Milka one with like the syrup in it. I don't really fancy finishing off the rest, it's a bit sickly, but I will have a little cereal bar to keep me going, and I'm going to do some, writing or reading. Tough call. My breakfast. I'm going to eat the cereal bar, and then I'm going to make a cup of tea. I do need to type up some stuff I wrote this morning, because I said I wouldn't have time to write in the morning, and then I did. I wrote 1 page. And then I got there early, right, at like 8:30, and I was stood around for half an hour, and I was like, why did I get to the exam early? I'm just wasting my time. But, oh well. Right, anyways, I'm going to eat this, make a cup of tea, and then decide what I'm doing. So keep going between feeling sick and feeling fine, and I think I am just hungry. Maybe I'll make some toast when I'm downstairs. Ooh, cheese on toast. Yes, that's a good idea. Anyways, yeah, and then I'll decide whether I'm reading or writing. I do want to read some more of Jeremy Renner's book today. I do want to write some more. I have wrote some stuff this morning I need to type up. If I start writing, I'm not going to want to stop, so maybe do the reading first. Have a cup of tea. And then do the writing, because if I start writing I won't want to stop. Hello, I ended up listening to music going on my phone, not reading or writing, but it's 1:30, so I'm out of breath to get up the stairs. I'm going to get in my hot tub for a bit before my brothers come in from school, because I haven't been able to go in my hot tub because of healing tattoos, or before that because of my belly button piercing, but now I have no belly button piercing and my tattoos are doing good, so get in my hot tub for a bit before I get a new tattoo on the 19th, and then I can't go in the water again, so well, to the heels. I was supposed to actually go in the hot tub with my friend today, but she didn't turn up, so I'm going to go in by myself and enjoy it. I'm just deciding whether to wear my bikini or my swimming costume. My swimming costume is this one. What's it say? I like sun. Nice. Or my turquoisey bikini. So I'm going to have a look and see how I feel. Okay, the body feels fine, but by my back and shoulders it's like pulling. So I'm probably going to wear my bikini instead, because the body fits fine. It's the straps going up my back and on my shoulders, it's pulling on them and it's really uncomfortable and you can't adjust it. It's just one size. So if I was going swimming, I'd wear this because you have to be full covered, but I'm going to put my bikini on because this is uncomfortable and I'm going to be in my own garden, so it doesn't matter. Oh my god, so much comfier, so definitely going for the bikini. Right, I'm getting in the hot tub. See you in a bit. Hello, it's 3:08. That was really nice, but boiling. Then for ages I didn't even spend that long in the hot tub, and then I got out and, sorry I have an itchy nose. I got out and then my brother made me a cup of tea, my sister brought me my book, which is lovely of them, and then I got to read in the sun on the sun lounger, and I felt like I was on holiday and I was just in my own garden. It was great. I'm out of breath, but I'm going to go take a shower now, and get into some, I was going to say clothes, but probably pyjamas. I don't know if I'll need to go back out again. I do need gift bags, but I think just pyjamas for now, and if I go back out later, I'll go back out later. Or I could get redressed, but I don't really feel like it, so yeah, I'm going to go take a shower, but it was really relaxing, and I'm even further in the Jeremy Renner book now. I am now, bear with, I am now chapter 10, wait for me, page 155. So, I am very happy with that. I'm probably going to take a shower, continue reading, and then do some writing. So, yeah, I am going to go take a shower. Cool. Hello, I'm all refreshed and clean after my shower, so I'm going to do some writing. I'm in my Nightmare Before Christmas pyjamas. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do some writing now because I feel inspired to write, so probably going to do that for a bit. The time is 3:47, so yeah, see you guys in a bit. Also going to have another cereal bar because I'm really hungry for some reason, so I'm going to have that. Hello, didn't end up doing any writing. It's now 11 minutes past 10 at night, the 15th of May, Thursday, 2025. I ended up hanging out with my friend for like 7 hours, so I got no writing done, but it was alright because it was a good time. I'm talking fast because my tummy hurts. I want to get changed, I want to eat some food because I'm starving. And yeah.
Hello, good morning. Today is the 16th of May, 2025, Friday. And my nose is so bunged up and a bit swollen, if you can't tell. Hay fever. Hay fever. Had the craziest dream. It was one of those, like, pregnancy dreams where you wake up and you feel really weird because, like, I was pregnant in my dream and, like, it felt so real. Like, I could feel the pregnancy. I don't know how to describe it. I've never been pregnant in my life. I don't even know what being pregnant feels like, but in my dream I felt pregnant, and I kept having to take pregnancy tests to, like, double check I was still pregnant. And the whole dream, it started out with, I can't remember the beginning of the dream, how it happened, but basically there was this room, you have to go up a bunch of stairs, and anybody new here, I've got cerebral palsy, and even in my dream, the stairs, I was like, oh my god, all these stairs. I really struggle on stairs. They're like a nemesis. Anyways, so it really hurts. Oh my god, ow, hold on. It's really painful. Ow. It feels like only my nose and my beginning of my throat. It feels like my nose and throat have been dunked in a chlorinated pool. Oh, that's so gross. I hate hay fever. Anyways, I'm gross and sniffly and making a lot of nasally noises, so apologies. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was pregnant, and in my dream, and I was walking up these stairs to this, like, room, and there was a lady there that kind of looked like my old college teacher. I think my brain had chosen the face of my college teacher, but she wasn't my college teacher in the dream, but I think my brain had chosen the face of her, if that makes sense. And I didn't even recognise her as my college teacher until I've woken up now, and I'm like, that was my college teacher. That was the face of my college teacher. Anyways, I was pregnant in the dream, but I didn't know that yet. And I walked up a ton of stairs, and I've got cerebral palsy, so already stairs are like a no, but I was, like, really, really struggling. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, I already really, really struggle on the stairs, for context, but I was, like, literally, like, incredibly struggling, like, barely could make it up these stairs, like, barely at all. And I was like, what? Like, I know I struggle on the stairs, but, like, this feels like next level. Anyways, so we get to this room, and the woman's there, the one that has the college teacher face, but I don't know that in the dream. And she sat at the table, and my sister, my little sister, was working on a project in the dream, like a wall piece or something in this room. I think it must have been like a community centre or something. It was like a shared space, basically, or like a headquarters or something like that. Anyways, so I get to this room, and I sit down at the table, and me and this woman are talking, and basically, I can't remember the conversation, but basically she tells me to take a pregnancy test. So I'm like, okay then, you want me to take a pregnancy test? Sure. You know? I'm like, why not? It's not going to come back as anything. I'll take your pregnancy test. So she gives me one of those, like, you know, the cheap ones, like the little ones, like the, not the proper big ones, the little, like, strips. She has those all across the table, right? And she gives me, before I get up on the table, she's like, wait, and she gives me a little cup, like, and it was, I mean little, it was like a cap, and I was like, okay, you want me to pee into, like, the tiniest thing possible, it's gonna overflow, you know? I was just thinking, like, you want me to pee into that? It was so tiny. It was literally like, the cap of, like, a toothpaste, except smaller, and it was see-through. I was like, okay then. I think I've peed into, like, some doctors before. I think that's where that came from. Like, you know, when they do, like, urine tests. Anyways, so, but it wasn't that small in real life. Because, could you imagine if your doctor's like, yeah, pee into this? It's, like, barely peeable. Anyways, sidetrack. Anyways, so she gives me this tiny cap. And I go in the bathroom. I pee. I bring it back out. My urine is, like, really dark in the dream, by the way. I was dehydrated in my dream. Anyways. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this. It's interesting. Anyways, so I give her back the cup of urine. By the way, this is all dream. All dream. All dream. I feel like I need to keep specifying that in case I get a bunch of comments like, oh my god, like, this is all dream. Hold on, I need to sneeze. I just sneezed all over myself and I had to use a wet wipe to clean it up. Gross hay fever things. Anyways, where was I? Hold on. Oh yeah, so she made me pee into the cap. It was tiny. Got back to the table, sat down. I was like, you know, on the table. She was sat at the, like, end of it. I was sat at the beginning and the side of it. So we were like this and this. Anyways, I put the cap on the table. She takes one of the, like, thin pregnancy tests. She dips it in my urine because, you know, that's how you take a pregnancy test. She puts it on the table, because again, that's how you take a pregnancy test. We waited, and then because it was a dream, it was like instantly a line. In real life, you have to wait like 10 minutes, but anyways, she dips it, we wait, it comes back, and I'm like, what? I'm literally like, what do you mean? Do another one. So she takes a test, dips it, another positive line. So I'm like, right, I'm going to go pee again, and we're going to check this is actually happening. So she gives me another cap. Or did I tip out the other one? I can't remember. I pee again, basically. She dips it in again. I'm pregnant. I am pregnant in the dream. And every test came back a line. I was like, I'm pregnant. So yeah, in my dream, I'm definitely pregnant. Like, there's a strong line. Every test is coming back, like, positive. At first, I was like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I was like, no way. Like, check it again. Check it again. Check it again. So we go through that whole malarkey of me being like, do it again. You know? I'm like, check. This is check. So after I've gotten over myself and, like, I've stopped making us check over and over again. She wasn't even a doctor in the dream. I don't know why. She was in charge of checking it all, but I was like, check. So fast forwarding all of that, we've done all the checks. I am pregnant, basically, in the dream. I feel like I need to keep specifying this, or I'm going to get comments like, "Oh my god, congratulate!" Dream. Anyways, so I'm pregnant. Dream. I feel like if I don't say that, I'm gonna just. Anyways, gross. Anyways, so I'm pregnant in my dream, and it's definitely positive. So my sister, I think, had come down from the mural making thing, and had come sat next to me, and I was like, "Ellen, I'm pregnant," basically. And she was like, "Oh my god," because how else do you respond to that? And I'm just kind of like, what do I do? You know, like, what do I do? I wasn't sad. I wasn't happy at first. I was just in shock. I was like, what do I do? So then I get happy. So at first I'm like, then I get happy. Then I get scared and protective. So I go away and I come back to this place in the dream. I keep coming back to it. I keep coming back to it to check I'm still pregnant, because I was scared I was going to end up being not pregnant. So I'm now keep coming back to check it, but this time not to confirm, but to, well, confirm I still was. And I would come back to this lady and I'd make her take a pregnancy test like every week with me, like loads of them, like the same time that day. Like I was obsessive. I was making her take I was making the lady help me take pregnancy tests like all the time, basically. I was constantly worried in this dream. I was constantly checking that it was still true, and I just kept taking them over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, like checking, because I was so scared that something... Is my lip bleeding? Anyways, I was so scared that something was going to happen to this pregnancy. In the dream, it was this baby, even though it would have been like early pregnancy, and like that's just like the developmental stages, but that's like a fetus. But I wanted the pregnancy, so it was like my baby, you know. And I was so worried that something was going to happen to this baby, basically. And so I kept coming back to check. And then one of the times I left the building, I met up with my friend, and she's already got a kid, by the way, in real life, not in dream, in real life. And, okay, how do I word this? So in the dream I met up with her. I also met with her yesterday in real life, but in real life she's got a kid, and in the dream she's still got a kid, but we meet up, just us, and we go to a little, what are they called? Like a one-stop kind of shop, right? And a corner shop, and we look around the shop, and I'm pregnant, so I'm like craving chocolate. I don't know if that actually happens. I know you get cravings when you're pregnant sometimes, but for some reason in my brain I was like, I'm pregnant, I need to eat chocolate. So I look around the shop. I pick out this like giant Easter egg, and then I wait. I wait for the shopkeeper, but there was some kind of fuss, so he didn't arrive straight away, and we were waiting, and my mate Jess in the dream had picked out like a chocolate as well, and yeah, we were just waiting to pay, basically, because we're not thieves. So we were just stood around waiting and 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 waiting, and he was not turning up, and I'm like, hurry up, because remember, I'm obsessively checking my pregnancy like every day. So in my brain I'm like, I need to have this chocolate, I need to go back, I need to take another test, you know, I need to check everything's okay. So we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting, and eventually the shopkeeper turns up and I'm like, thank God, you know, thank God. And then there's another fuss, and then the police turn up and I'm like, why are the police here? For God's sake, I just want a chocolate egg, you know? In my brain I'm like, why are police here? Why is there a shopkeeper here? Like, why is the shopkeeper, like, why is he taking so long? Like, why, you know? Eventually the whole fuss gets debunked, but for some reason he called the police on us, and I was like, dude, we were literally just looking around your store. I'm pregnant, I wanted an Easter egg. That's literally what I told them. I was like, he was like, you guys were taking so long around my store. I was like, yeah, I was deciding the right one because I'm indecisive, I'm pregnant, and I want an Easter egg. So yeah, that was my reasoning for everything in this dream. Like, that was it. And that was true in the dream as well. I was like, dude, I was only taking so long because, number one, I'm decisive anyways, and two, I'm pregnant and I wanted a chocolate egg, and I was looking for a chocolate egg. So anyways, we buy our chocolate, we go, Jess drives me back to the headquarter place, basically. And I'm like, thank you. Oh, and I tell her that I'm pregnant before we get into the store, by the way. So she's all like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God. And anyways, so I get back to the headquarter place. And I keep doing my tests. But, yeah, that was my dream. And then I woke up, like, just now. And I'm like, I always feel really weird after pregnancy dreams because I've had them before. And even though I know it wasn't real, it felt really real. So now I'm like, I feel weird, you know, I feel like I'm missing something. I'm like, it feels really weird. So I always hate dreams like that because now I just feel like I miss my pregnancy, even though my pregnancy didn't exist. You know what I mean? It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. The horriblest ones are when I go through the whole dream, like pregnancy, birth, child, and then I wake up and I'm like, where's my son? Because it's always a son, by the way. Every time I have a dream about giving birth, it's always a baby boy. I don't know why, but it's always a baby boy. And so I always wake up like, where's my son? You know? And I feel like if the dream had progressed, because I woke up naturally by myself, but I feel like if the dream progressed, it would have been a son, because it's always a son. I don't know why. It's always a son. But yeah, I was having a whole dream about it. Yeah, yesterday I met with my friend Jess for hours, and it was really good. And her son. And then we had a really good day. I was going to do some writing, but I didn't end up doing any. Maybe I'll do some today. It is my sister's birthday today. Happy birthday, Naomi, if you're watching. But, yeah. So, I've got work, I've got my sister, and I want to do some writing. Anyways, I need to get up. But, that was my dream. That's my day. Probably get the video here, to be honest. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you like my little dream story. Subscribe to become Madals, join our quest for Madalada Munden, and I never say that. And until next time, goodbye, guys. Goodbye.